Hi everyone, we're doing our third video in the die cutting series, and today I wanted to focus more on some great tips for getting your intricate dies to cut out easier and faster for you. So I've got two from Spellbinders, and then the butterflies is actually from a company called Wild Rose, and I have the butterfly lace and a little butterfly, but we're going to use the bigger one. You're going to need some dryer sheets and wax paper. So we're going to get started with the first technique. I'm going to use the Cuttlebug only because it's a little bit smaller and I can fit it into frame better. You're going to need your A plate, and I'm showing you the different sizes here in the B plate and the C plate. And then what I'm going to do is I got two dryer sheets and I opened them up and kind of folded them in a way where they almost double up on each other, and then I'm just going to place the die right on top with the cutting edge on the dryer sheet. Okay, so I put it through a couple of times, and what the dryer sheet does is it kind of, the best way to explain it is it kind of greases up the die, if you want to think of it that way, where it'll make it easier for the paper to slide out. The wax paper I'm going to show you on the butterfly. But you can see the impression. It didn't cut anything out, it just literally made an impression on the dryer sheet. And that one step, when I run it through on the paper, you'll see how easy it is for everything to pop out. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm putting down my A and C plate again, and I'm just trying to get a piece of paper here, and we're going to cut out the oval shape first. And I literally ran that through once and it came out like butter. And on the back of the dies, it's hard to see, but there's little holes that you use your hole punch or your stylus, however you want to call them, to pop out all the individual pieces. And the black one, this oval one, came out super easy. I'm just trying to show you all the detail on the edge. Alright, and now we're going to do the square. Now this one right here, the pink one that I'm using, this one works great with brads. The triangle end actually helps spreads the brads in the back to spread them out and make them flat. And then you have this great hole puncher. You can make your holes, you can punch out the little pieces that are inside the die cuts with it. It's a very handy tool. Now on the square one, we're doing the same thing. C plate, A plate, C plate, and then I put my B plate on top. And on this one, I ran it through once, and I'm going to show you here up close. This particular die, it did not cut through on the first try. So what I did is I just ran it through again. The best part is that because of the pressure it takes to, press it through, as long as you don't move anything, your die stays in place, and all you have to do is run it through again. So I'm just showing you here, just popping out the individual pieces. On this one, in the corner, there are 3 holes that you can press in to make the paper kind of stick out, and then you can pull the square. And it's perfect. No pieces were left in. All the pieces are actually in the die cut. And they're super easy to, to pop out. So let's look at the butterfly. For the butterfly, I'm going to show you the wax paper. And how I use the wax paper is I put down my paper, then the wax, and then the die cut, so that the die cut is in between the actual paper and the die cut piece that we're using. And what's great about it is it has that waxy coating, which is what allows it to cut, and then the entire paper piece is actually on the board right there. So, and it just popped right out, and all the little pieces, all I'm showing you I'm barely touching them. It's just I'm poking at all the little pieces and they're just flying right out. One side done. It doesn't take long at all. And it makes it super easy, and it's less of a headache, because sometimes when you don't do that with your dies, it can take hours. You wind up ripping the paper that you're working on, and look, we have a perfect butterfly, and then the body is right there. Alright, so as you can see, the either technique works really well. If you're going to use the dryer sheets, if it's something that's very intricate, I would just run it through a couple of times on the dryer sheets before using it on the paper, or use both the wax paper and the dryer sheets. Alright, so if you guys had any questions, please leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I thank you guys for joining me today, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on Friday with our next video. Thanks, and you guys have a great one. Bye.